Well, this is the third installment of this series on the snowblower. So we're to the point now. So part one, we did a diagnostics. We figured out it had no spark. Episode 2, we had it having spark. We got it to have spark, and then it to run off of a wee little bit of gas down the spark plug hole. This is the third installment where we hook everything up, drop some gas in the gas tank, and see what is what's up. So what I'm gonna do, okay, because since this is flat on the table and I don't have a vise yet, I'm going to, and I want to clean this. I want to clean this up. It's not, you know, you can clearly see the nastiness. Okay. That looks better already. We could probably grab some hiker's paper now. I mean, we probably could have done this all with some sandpaper. And I don't need it like ridiculously clean, but it needs to be clean enough that it'll slip on the shaft. Okay. And it'll, you know. Okay. You know, I want it to slide on the shaft. Okay, decent. I'm probably gonna oil this up though. The amount of work that goes into these videos, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to keep posting every day. That looks so wrong. Like so wrong. But we just won't go there. So yeah, the amount of work that, you know, it takes to get you guys, you know, situated, get a video filmed, edit it, and then upload it. It does take a lot of work, so I'm probably not going to be able to get it up every day. I've been trying to get this camera to do shorts. I am unsuccessful as of now, so unfortunately we're going to have to use my phone for shorts videos. So this, see if it'll go on here. Make sure that we have it in line. We can always adjust that. We'll anchor it down once we get the belt. We'll set it right. I am going to call it here for this clip because I have to put engine oil in it. I'm going to pull the carb off. We'll have to clean the carb. I got to get some, you know, stuff cleaned up. And we'll come back when we have the carb cleaned. So we have the carburetor pulled off here. I had it running off of the fuel that I would put down the cylinder, but it didn't want to light off of this. Holy cow. That is tight. Excuse my reach. Nope. Okay. This should be a 10mm ratchet here. Wow, that was in there. Okay, well that's not a good sign. We're dripping. That's not a good sign. Okay, it looks like there's a jet down in here. This will meter. Yeah, that one looks decently clean, so I'll put that one back in. Ooh. Pretty sure that gas is not supposed to look like dirt. See that? Huh. That's gross. Okay, now there should be... Sorry for the car starting here. Pop this gasket off. So basically what happens is on this carb you have this jet, okay? Now this jet will screw down in here and the fuel comes down the port, fills up to the bottom, and then it gets sucked up this tube and then it goes into the intake. But if this is not functioning right, it can't suck fuel up. So what I have here is I have I don't know why. Well, let's take and make sure that I got... So when you're cleaning carbs, the main thing you want are these. These are torch tip cleaners. I'll try that one. My brother's in here, that's why it's loud. Because that seems to be clear. Nothing bad coming out on it. Get this jet pulled out. Remind me that this is here. We have to put that back on and get it hooked. I won't show taking it apart or taking it off the machine and putting it back on. That's just a waste of your guys' time. As it is, this video's a little longer than it should be. If you like the series so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button. My brother's just going to let the dog in. So that looks clean. So maybe the old fuel in it just was not, you know, doing what it was supposed to. So I'm just going to put everything back together here. Now normally these floats can have a tendency of sinking. And how you tell that is you shake them. And if you hear sloshing, you know they've sunk. If you don't, chances are they haven't sunk. Come on. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how I set how much fuel and stuff goes into my carburetors. Come on. Put it through there. There we go. So this one's set right. If you look at it, how I always tell if they're set right is if they're sitting flat like this, and you can see the needle and seat there. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Anyhow, you can see that needle and seats going up and down, and that meters the fuel and stuff. So I'm gonna now blow through this. Now normally you'll see guys blow through it by trying to get their lips on it, what I do saves my lips from being, my face stinking like gas, is I shove a fuel line on it and I blow through it that way. So that's shut off, which it should be. You can hear nothing. And then I lift it up. So that tells me that's functioning. I don't know if it was before, but it 100% is now functioning. So slap this gasket back on here. Bowl seal, I should say. Trying to make sure you guys can see me as well. These can be difficult, mainly because, you know, they're good if they're tight going on. Come on. There we go. Got it all on. Make sure my needle and seat's still functioning. Hook this on. Can't blow. Okay, that's how that's supposed to work. Get this sealed up. Should wipe this stuff down. Just keeps it that much cleaner, right? Gives it that much more of a fighting chance. Once we get it running, I won't film me putting, it needs oil, so I have to do an oil change. I won't film that, that's boring. And it needs, there's a bird just smacked the window. Holy cow. Frickin' thing hit the window. Jeez. Sorry for the cows, they need water. It's on, it's just needing, you can see, he hit the window. Anyway, the dog is now chasing the cows. That's what you deal with on a farm. Getting back to said project. So we got this all cleaned up inside and out. We're going to drop this over. We're going to put, where did that, do you see the, oh there it is. Make sure that's clean. Get that put in, and then I'll shut you guys off, mount it back on, put a little bit of gas in it, and then we'll check it out. So I'm just going to use my drill here. So why it wasn't getting gas before is this would have been screwed in too tight. So I always go in all the way, tight, which is here. You go out one turn, out 2 turns, and out about a quarter of a turn. 2 1/4 turns out should get you metering fuel. I've bent this because it's the carburetor off the other one. The other engine is different. But how that works is the butterfly down in there is what moves. Anyhow, I will cut you guys off here. I'll get this mounted all back up, get some gas put in it, and see if it'll pop off. So sorry for the darkness. You got some light. So we got it all back together. We got oil in it. What else? Fuel. Give her a yank. I already had it running, so you know, I just wanted to make sure. But we'll fire it up. I might have some more daylight outside once we, you know, get her out to try her out, but let's try it. Key on. Choke on. I don't know why we're shooting sparks out where what's, you know. Okay, well, I end the clip here. Next clip you'll see is us trying to operate it. I'm going to get the belts on and stuff. You know, just test it out and see how it works. Okay, well, I'll see you guys then. So it's the next day. Sorry, it's super, super windy. If I'm yelling, that's why. Got everything buttoned together. It's just time to go blow some snow. So, you know, I'll be up by that white snow blower and stuff. I'll have to come back and try and get you. It'll be windy, so the wind noise I apologize for, but hey. Fire, see. Key on. Choke on. That just killed it out. Well, I know it runs. I gotta get a throttle hooked up. It's super windy. I want to end part 3 here. Just saying, you know, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully, I got a video coming out in a couple days from now of my little brother working on a little weed whacker. So I'll put that up just for him, right? But glad you came along with me for the ride. We'll do a walk around and see where it was. You know, from the first video to where it is now. Key. There's the throttle. I just have to get it rigged up. Fuel tank. Cover over the shrouds. The front is pretty simple. I do like this feature that you can, you know, sit here and the shaft's bent, but, you know, it's there. I gotta unbend it, but I got some work to do. I just wanted to end this series so that we're not having, you know, 300, 400, 500 videos on it. But runs good. I'll pull it over here for y'all, and we'll hear her together. Key on position. Choke on position. It's engaged. I might grab a little piece of mechanics wire here. Whew, it's cold out in the wind. Might grab a little piece of mechanics wire and hold that throttle wide open for now, just to see if I can try and get you guys on some snow. I'm gonna go show my dad because he helped me grab it. We grabbed the frame and 2 boxes. Anyhow, I'll end the video here. If you see me blowing snow, then I put a wire on. If not, then I'm building a throttle for it. Anyhow, I'll catch you guys next time.